All right, good morning, everyone. We're here for jury trials this morning. The first case we'll call is Derek Paul Kiley, case number 20 CT 314 with Mr. Casassa. Good morning.
Good morning, Judge. Judge, I'm pleased to tell you that we've reached an agreement on my case.
Okay.
I'm not pleased to tell you that Mr. Kiley's not here yet. Just got a call, he's on the way. If it means anything to the court, he was supposed to be in my office at 8:15 yesterday, didn't show up till 8:30. In any event, Judge, he's a server, this is season, he works a lot of doubles, and I suspect he overslept.
Okay.
But he is on his way.
All right. We'll go ahead and address Ms. Human's case while we wait for Mr. Kiley then.
My apologies, Judge.
All right, thank you. All right, that brings us to Darren Keith Prizzy, case number 20 CT 1397 with Ms. Human. Good morning.
Good morning, Your Honor. Elizabeth Human on behalf of Mr. Prizzy, who's present before the court. We're ready for trial.
All right. State ready?
Yes, Your Honor.
All right, very good. All right, let's go over a few things.
What time is this gave you? Is that the longer?
I only have one. He was about one.
All right. Let's see, do you have an information for the court?
Yes, Your Honor. And because it's a DUI second, I did take out, and I showed Ms. Human, and we will be announcing a no cross to count one. So we left and I took out the mentioning of the breath, since that's not in today's case, and of course the prior conviction.
All right, so it'll be DUI, damage to person or property. And then I'll read count two's information, except for that which has been removed. All right, Ms. Human, any objection?
No, Your Honor.
All right. Do we know if the docket was removed from outside the door? If you don't mind, Mr. Casassa, I'm just worried that if the jurors... All right, very good. Thank you, Mr. Casassa. All right. And what is the estimated number of witnesses for the state?
The state will have two.
And the defense?
3, Your Honor, but one is very fast.
Okay. The estimated length of the trial?
1 day, I would estimate, Your Honor. A long day, but 1 day.
Okay, I guess it'll depend on how quickly we get jury selected. I'm going to tell the jurors not more than 2 days.
Yes, it definitely will not be more than saying that.
Any foreign language interpreter needs from either side?
No, Your Honor.
Have all plea offers been communicated to the defendant?
Yes, Your Honor.
All right. Mr. Prizzy, will you stand and raise your right hand to be sworn?
Please swear affirm your testimony you shall give to be the truth and the truth and nothing but the truth.
Thank you. Will you state your name for the record?
Darren Keith Prizzy.
And Mr. Prizzy, you've been charged with DUI, second offense with damage to person or property. Do you understand that that's a first-degree misdemeanor punishable by a maximum sentence of 1 year in the county jail?
Yes, sir.
All right. And knowing that, you still wish to proceed to trial?
Yes, sir.
Do you need some additional time to discuss that with your attorney?
Yes, sir.
Okay. All right. I'll give you an opportunity to speak to your attorney about that before we proceed.
Yes, sir.
Okay. All right.
Thank you.
Thank you.
And Your Honor,
Yes.
Ms. Human and I have come to an agreement on stipulations per se.
All right,
Obviously, I know that we have the bifurcated trial, so we can do the other stipulation later on. And we'll just do the first one for damage.
okay,
We have stipulated to the damage, for the element of the DUI damage.
okay,
And, we agree on the stipulation instruction.
all right,
And also had special instructions, regarding the edited recording, and then, special instruction regarding the right to an attorney. The basis of the motion eliminating that we had to come to an agreement to.
okay. And Ms. Human, have you had an opportunity to review the documents that the state has?
I did, and I've been agreed.
Okay, all right,
And Your Honor, we have agreed that the special instructions be read when it becomes relevant, within my witness, Corporal Rowley, and then, your, when it's read again, then
No, during instructions.
okay, sure.
all right. So these instructions will only be read at the end of trial?
We would ask the stipulation to damage be read with the charging document,
Okay,
and, also at the end of the state's case in chief, since, the JOA.
all right. You may need to remind me.
Yes, sir. I guess when I have, Corporal Rowley on the skin, I'll just say, the documents between my reading special instructions, so, okay?
That'll be fine.
Okay, thank you.
All right. Are there any witness availability issues?
Oh, Your Honor? Oh, no, Your Honor.
All right. Any issues with any prior convictions of any witnesses?
No, Your Honor.
No, Your Honor, and I forgot with, Mr. Pizzi, we would like on the record for him to agree to the stipulation, just to make sure that he's in agreement with that.
All right, Mr. Prizzi, have you had an opportunity to review the stipulation with your attorney as it relates to damage?
The lamp post was damaged.
Okay, so you agree to the stipulation.
Yes, sir.
All right, thank you.
Thank you.
Have the standard jury instructions been prepared and provided to Ms. Human?
Yes, Your Honor, we have also, reviewed those together.
All right, you have a copy for the court?
I can print it out right now. Do you want a bigger font for any reason? Do you have a preference?
I don't know what you're suggesting.
No, no, just for easier read. I just know that judges have their preferences, that's all.
Whatever you have is fine. All right, and you can provide that to me later.
Okay, sure, thank you.
Are there any technological needs we need to address?
I plan to, because of the instructions that you gave us with the jury and COVID, I am going to plan to publish the jury evidence through the TV so they're not passing it around.
All right, so that'll be photographs?
Records, two
Okay.
records, and we'll have a physical copy entering the evidence, but then publishing it via the TV, and then a video about 12 minutes long.
All right. Ms. Human, have you had an opportunity to review those?
The video, yes. And the EMS
Records,
yes.
yes.
All right.
Yes.
And then, Your Honor, I just have 2 exhibits. They're in plastic.
Okay,
So I don't know if that's sufficient for the court. If we're going to be projecting, I guess we could project them and then we could introduce the originals.
we could do that.
Okay.
All right,
And Ms. Santini has seen those.
all right, very good.
And I don't think we have any objections to each other's exhibits either. I think we've circulated all the exhibits.
Okay, very good. All right. Does either side have any objection to any of the jurors taking notes?
No, Your Honor.
No, Your Honor.
Should we have one alternate or two?
One, I think is sufficient, Your Honor.
Agreed.
All right, we'll have one alternate. Any objection to me reading any portions of the standard jury instructions as it relates to reasonable doubt, a defendant's constitutional right to remain silent prior to voir dire?
No objection.
No objection.
Thank you. Are there any preliminary motions that need to be addressed?
No, Your Honor. We stipulated it won't fill out.
All right, very good. Madam Clerk, have the parties been provided a copy of the juror packets?
We have them.
Okay. How much time do you need to review those before we bring the jury in, the jury panel?
Defense is ready, Your Honor.
Okay.
I have like 5 more pages to review, so maybe 10 minutes, that's okay?
Okay. What is the estimated time that the state will need for voir dire?
I imagine 30 minutes, no more than 35.
All right, Ms. Human?
15, Your Honor.
Okay. All right, state, I'll give you 30. If you need more time than that, just request it. I'll give you a 5-minute warning.
Thank you, Your Honor.
And of course, the defense will have the same amount if they choose to use it. And if you need more time, you can request it.
Thank you, Your Honor.
Madam Clerk, do you know if the jury panel has already been qualified and sworn?
I have the first page here, so I have the first page.
All right, thank you. All right, anything else we need to address?
No, Your Honor, not for the defense. No, Your Honor.
All right. And I see Mr. Rabb is present also.
Yes, Your Honor, good morning.
Good morning. Are you going to be participating in this trial?
I am, Your Honor.
Okay.
Thank you for asking.
All right, thank you. Okay, I'll give the state a few minutes if you let me know when you're ready. And then hopefully Mr. Casasa's client will be here. And Larry, I see you in the back. Could you come up?